Hey everyone, welcome to the Game Week 14 team selection video. The team seems pretty set for this week, so there shouldn't be any issues with hitting the save button like last time. Sorry again about that. But we are running the 3-4-3 formation this week with a couple changes to the defense. So before we start listing names, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you've been enjoying the content, but we will get to it. First change is in net. I have Berisha coming in for Turati. Turati faces AC Milan this week. Tough game there. Berisha faces Genoa. So I'll be backing Empoli in this matchup against Genoa. Empoli played pretty poor last match, and Berisha let in 4 goals, hoping that that change this week and Empoli can get a clean sheet, or at least a half clean sheet. In the defense, I am running 3. This game generally does gear itself towards defensive points, but this week I am only running 3 defenders. Starting with Calabria against Frosinone, which can definitely be a clean sheet. Spinazzola against Sassuolo, which might be a clean sheet, but sometimes it's hard when you have the likes of Berardi running at you. And then I have Di Marco, where I have Sat, Di Lorenzo, and Sabelli. Di Lorenzo might be a risk to put on the bench because he is attacking, can get those attacking returns, and plays 90 minutes, whereas Di Marco generally doesn't play 90 minutes. But I see Inter as the better team here in this fixture. I see probably neither team keeping a clean sheet. So I see Inter having a better chance of scoring a goal than Napoli against it. Obviously, this fixture can go either way with the pedigree of these teams, but I see Inter having more chance at that goal, and therefore I'm going to back DeMarco to potentially get an attacking return over Di Lorenzo. In the midfield, I have Chiesa captained. A lot of my forward players have tough matchups this week. Chiesa is in form. Juve is firing again. They have Vlahovic back in the starting lineup. Chiesa assisted Vlahovic's goal. Generally, this matchup actually isn't a great one for Juve. But I think with the form players are in, I trust Chiesa to get some attacking returns this week. Another viable option for captaincy this week could be Nico Gonzalez against Salernitana. I believe they're still last in the league, or they did win, so maybe not. I forget. But they're right towards the bottom. Could be, I would definitely start Nico Gonzalez if you have him. Could be a captaincy option this week. Berardi has a tougher match against Roma, but if someone's going to score against Roma, it's probably going to be Berardi. Coming off of a great week, I would definitely still be playing Berardi if you have him this week. And then I have Ederson against Torino. Ederson is generally good for 6 points, whether he's scoring or not. He's been good for his injury time goals this week, hoping for him to pick up another one, as he is a bit of a differential pick. Then up top, we have Lautaro Martinez. Obviously, doesn't matter who he's playing, he will be starting in the team. Xerxes, who's been amazing over the last stretch of form against Lecce, so I could see him scoring again there. And Juric, who hasn't done a whole lot this year, but he had an amazing last fixture scoring goal and getting an assist. So I'd like to try to see if I can catch some good form with him right now before I get rid of him. He also has had a price increase, which is nice. So on the bench, we have Di Lorenzo, Sabelli, and Colpani. Colpani finally had an off game week last week, and I'm somewhat hoping that he does the same this week against Juve. Don't want him to go totally cold where he's not going to be performing anymore, but this just isn't the week for him to get a big score. I'm rolling a transfer. I like having an option to use more than one, so you have more flexibility between positions. So because I used a couple last week, I am going to go and just roll this week. If you are looking to get players, Torino has some good fixtures. That's kind of the only team that really has some good fixtures coming up. So maybe a player like Buongiorno or the most common striker for Torino. But other than that, no one's really jumping off the page for me right now. Someone that I really want to bring in. If Juric just does nothing again this week, I might look to get rid of him and improve the attack there. Otherwise, I'm kind of happy how things are, and maybe I'll gain a couple transfers. That's all I got for you, though. Let me know what you think. Would you be starting Di Lorenzo over someone like Juric in this situation and just hoping for some attacking returns both ways, or a 0-0 clean sheet for both teams potentially? What would you change? What are you doing this week? Are you making any transfers? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.